Once upon a time, in a small village near the forests of India, there lived a young boy named Arjun. He was fast, strong, and loved to run more than anything in the world. Every morning, he would wake up before sunrise and race through the village paths, his feet barely touching the ground. Arjun had a dream. He wanted to win the great village race that happened once every year. The winner would receive a golden medal and the respect of everyone in the village. But most importantly, the winner would be remembered forever. In the same village lived another boy named Mohan. Mohan was also a good runner, but he was different from Arjun. While Arjun believed in hard work and practice, Mohan always looked for easy ways to get what he wanted. As the day of the great village race came closer, both boys prepared in their own ways. Arjun woke up earlier, ran longer, and pushed himself harder each day. His legs hurt, his chest burned, but he never gave up. His mother would watch him from their small house and smile with pride. Mohan, on the other hand, practiced only when people were watching. He spent more time talking about winning than actually training. "Why work so hard?" he would tell his friends. "I'm already fast enough. I will win easily." 1 week before the race, something changed in Mohan's heart. He saw how hard Arjun was working, and fear crept into his mind. "What if I lose?" he thought. "What if Arjun is actually faster than me?" That night, unable to sleep, Mohan walked to the racetrack. The path wound through the village, curved around the old temple, past the river, and circled back to the starting point. As Mohan walked in the moonlight, he noticed something. Between two large trees, there was a narrow path that cut through the forest. It was a shortcut that could save almost half the distance. A dark idea entered Mohan's mind. "If I take this shortcut during the race, nobody will know. The forest is thick and everyone will be too busy running to notice. I will win for sure." The thought excited him and troubled him at the same time, but slowly the excitement grew stronger than the trouble. "Just this once," he told himself. "After I win, I will train properly for next year." The day of the great village race finally arrived. The entire village gathered at the starting line. Old people, children, farmers, and traders, everyone came to watch. Colorful flags decorated the streets. Drums played exciting rhythms. The air was filled with joy and anticipation. 10 runners stood at the starting line, but everyone's eyes were on Arjun and Mohan. They were clearly the fastest. The village elder, Masterji, raised his hand. "Remember," he announced in his deep voice, "this race is not just about speed. It is about honor, courage, and truth. May the best runner win." The drum beat loudly. The race began. Arjun shot forward like an arrow, his heart pounding with honest effort. Mohan ran beside him, matching his speed. For the first few minutes, they ran together, neck and neck. The crowd cheered loudly. Behind them, the other runners followed, giving their best. As they approached the old temple, Mohan looked around quickly. Nobody was watching him closely. Everyone's eyes were on the front of the race. His heart beating fast, he suddenly turned and dashed into the forest toward the secret shortcut. The forest was darker than he expected. Thorns scratched his legs, low branches hit his face, but Mohan kept running. "It will be worth it," he told himself. "I will win. Everyone will cheer for me." Meanwhile, Arjun continued on the proper path. He was tired. His muscles screamed for rest, but he pushed forward. He thought of his mother's loving face. He thought of all the mornings he had trained in the rain and heat. He would not give up now. Mohan emerged from the forest ahead of everyone else. He could see the finish line in the distance. His plan had worked. He was far ahead. Victory was certain. He ran the final stretch, and as he crossed the finish line, the crowd erupted in cheers. People surrounded him, patting his back, celebrating. Mohan raised his arms in triumph, a huge smile on his face. But not everyone was celebrating. Masterji stood silent, his wise old eyes watching carefully. He had seen something. A few minutes later, Arjun crossed the finish line in second place.
He was exhausted, his clothes soaked with honest sweat. Despite losing, his face showed peace. He had given everything he had. He had run with truth. The award ceremony began. Master Ji held the golden medal, ready to place it around the winner's neck. But instead of calling Mohan forward, he simply stood there, silent. The crowd grew quiet, confused. "Mohan," Master Ji finally spoke, his voice calm but firm, "please tell us which path you took during the race." Mohan's heart stopped. The blood drained from his face. I took the regular path, Master Ji," he stammered, his voice shaking. "Are there thorn scratches on your legs from the regular path?" Master Ji asked, pointing to Mohan's bleeding legs. "Are there forest leaves in your hair from the village streets?" The crowd gasped. People began to whisper. Mohan's parents looked at him with shock and shame. Mohan's world collapsed around him. He could lie further, but looking into Master Ji's knowing eyes, he could not. Tears began flowing down his cheeks. "I'm sorry, Master Ji," he whispered. "I took the shortcut through the forest. I cheated." The silence was heavy. Nobody spoke. Then Master Ji walked to Arjun and placed the golden medal around his neck. "True victory," he announced to everyone, "belongs to those who run the full race with honor. Shortcuts may get you to the end faster, but they steal from you something far more valuable than any medal: your self-respect, your character, and the real joy of achievement." He turned to Mohan, his eyes kind but serious. "My child, you have good speed and natural talent, but you chose to throw it away for a cheap victory. A winner who cheats is not a winner at all. He is just a thief who steals from himself." Mohan stood there crying openly now. He realized that the golden medal he had dreamed of would have meant nothing. Deep inside, he would have always known the truth. The victory would have been hollow, empty, false. "I'm sorry, Arjun," Mohan said, his voice breaking. "You are the real winner. You always were." Arjun walked to Mohan and put a hand on his shoulder. "We can train together for next year," he said gently, "the right way." That day, Mohan learned the most important lesson of his life. Real success comes from honest effort, not clever tricks. Shortcuts may seem attractive, but they lead nowhere meaningful. The journey, with all its difficulty, sweat, and struggle, is where true growth happens. From that day forward, Mohan became a different person. He trained harder than anyone, not to win medals, but to become worthy of them. And years later, when he finally won the great village race honestly, the joy he felt was greater than anything he had ever imagined. Remember, don't steal shortcuts. The real victory is in the honest journey, not the stolen destination.